Time for my favorite Pokemon, Charizard, the fire lizard. It's earned a place in my heart now after last year using Roar against Red in Pokemon Crystal. That was one of the funnest, I think that's not a word. That was one of the most enjoyable solo challenges that I have ever done, and I did it on stream. So today we're going to see if we can pull off something equally as enjoyable with Charizard and FireRed. I think it's going to do quite well. I don't think it's going to be the most outstanding, incredible playthrough of all time, but I think it is definitely going to jump up quite a bit in the tier list. So if we go over to the tier list as things stand right now for Charizard, it's down here in the D tier with a result of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 21 seconds. 32 resets, obviously awful. I played it very close to the beginning of my series, and that's why its result is so bad. As we saw last time with Blastoise, which formerly had a result of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 44 seconds, I was able to dramatically improve its result, moving it from the C tier into the A tier. Ooh, fun little animation. Added that recently so that we can visualize that. Blastoise now has a time of 1 hour even and 53 seconds. Much better. Also, I made things easier to visualize because this tier list doesn't always give us a sense for just how far apart Pokemon are. Like, what is the distance between Blastoise's result and Jinx's result? So I added this display for the tier list so that we can graphically see how these Pokemon line up on the timeline. And you can see here that there is, in fact, quite a distance between Jinx's 52-minute result and Blastoise's 1 hour result, even though in the tier list display, these two Pokemon seem to be quite close to each other. So I'm also going to make an animation for the other version of the tier list. I'm going to get all this stuff into the videos. I'm developing it with the idea of being able to export video files from these softwares so that we can do all of this fancy stuff at the end of videos to make it look really good and hopefully make it easier on your eyes to see all these things, because sometimes just like a result jumping from down here up to the top, you're not going to really see where that is, and we have to put an arrow on screen like, hey, look over here. If we can avoid doing that, I think it'll both look better and it'll also be more enjoyable for you. Okay, let's talk about Charizard in FireRed. I built this solo dex tool. It's available at my Discord, so go and check it out if you also want to avoid the existential horrors of scrolling endlessly on Bulbapedia to find the results that you want. You can just click on things and then see the Bulbapedia results for them anyways. We're going to be playing FireRed today, and we will be starting as Charmander with base 52 attack. It's not very good. That said, we do have access to Metal Claw, 10% chance to raise attack stat, and it is Steel type, which is neutral against ground and super effective against rock. So we're, unlike I said in my previous video, we will be able to do good damage to Brock's Pokemon. I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem in the early game. Oh, I just noticed that through egg moves, Charmander can get Belly Drum. That would be a really fun run to do at some point in the future. Also, okay, never mind. Swords Dance, Egg Move, Dragon Dance. These are all really good moves. Oh my gosh. Probably not Belly Drum just because fire types are kind of fragile sometimes, but Swords Dance definitely. Like, that's the move to go with. Wow. So once we fully evolve into Charizard, I think that there's an obvious set here for the end of the game. I think we're going to be running Flamethrower. Clearly Flamethrower. Then we need coverage against all of these other Pokemon. We have bad coverage with just Fire against these 4 types. So we're going to mix in Dragon Claw for Lance, obviously, which gives us neutral coverage against at least everything in the game. Of course, we're going to be running Substitute because Substitute is the best move in Generation 3. And finally, the 4th slot is a bit of a, like, obviously fighting types give us the best coverage in the game. From here, but we probably want to run Iron Tail for the Aerodactyl and maybe switch to Brick Break for the champion, but I don't really want to mess around with the Aerodactyl. Lance's Aerodactyl, this software does have the ability to show us trainers teams. Lance's Aerodactyl is very fast. It also has Ancient Power, but I think there's a little bit of a quirk on Lance's team. We will have, Lance is going to, I think, view Thunder Wave as super effective against Charizard. He is probably going to send in this Dragonair second rather than the Aerodactyl, or I might be wrong about that. He might prioritize the Aerodactyl because he views the Rock type as super effective against Charizard, so then Aerodactyl will come in second. But either way, the Gyarados does not have a water move, so we can set up Substitute at the beginning of the battle and then hopefully tank a hit from Ancient Power. It won't get an Omni Boost and then 2-shot with whatever we have. Iron Tail or something like that. Yeah. Hopefully that's okay. I think Lance round 2 is going to be easier because the Gyarados has Thunder Wave, so we'll just get a free turn of setup in against it. And then we should be fine with Dragon Claw for these 3 and managing the Aerodactyl in 2 hits once again. I also added black and white trainers to solo decks now, so got all the data for their teams. I didn't have the data before, and black and white too, so if you're curious about them. You can also see type effectiveness against teams, so like if you're like, oh, what's a good coverage for, where's a good example? I don't know, like you can see the type effectiveness table and just go like, oh, fighting is actually quite good against N's team. Fighting rock actually pairs extremely well. So we have super effective damage for all of Lance's team. I wanted to give you this table so that if you're like me and you have complete type blindness, then you at least know which moves you should be keeping for which fights. Okay, let's talk about EVs in FireRed, because I also made it so that you can see EVs in here. We're going to go for all special attack EVs because I think Charizard is going to be running mostly dragon and fire moves, so we want special attack as much as possible. The easiest way to get special attack in FireRed, because we have mostly only Kanto Pokemon in this game. Sorry, we got to go back to Gen 3, so we only have Gen 3 Pokemon. We want to fight mostly, if we can, we're going to be wanting to fight Oddish and Gloom, as well as Ghastly and Haunter. So you can see Haunter here is 2, Gloom is 2, and Oddish, where's Oddish? Oddish is here, and Ghastly is here, both with 1. So they're pretty good to target, and I have a couple ideas about where we should get those special attack EVs. So let's see if we can, where is it? Find those. Okay, so this is, I have not released this yet, but I will be at some point in the future. This is a mapping software, basically, that shows you the whole region, and you can quickly navigate around to different locations, and then enter into locations and see the teams that they have. So on this side of Erica's gym, we have attack EVs, 2 trainers with attack EVs, and 1 with defense. So if you want physical stuff, go the left side route in Erica's gym, but if you want special attack, it's actually a lot better. You can go the right side route. 2 special attack EVs from this battle, 2 from this one, 4 from this one, and 3 from this battle. So that's quite a few. That's like 7, 9, 11 special attack EVs by fighting these 4 trainers in Erica's gym. So that's pretty good. The other awesome location is, of course, Pokemon Tower. In here, these all give 1. They're not very good. So I think I'm going to skip all of them, but this person gives 2, which is pretty good. These are both 1, I believe. Yep. And then this person gives 2 because she has a Haunter. And then this person's really good. She gives 3. So I'll probably fight her, the Haunter lady, and this person for special attack, just to ensure that Dragon Claw is going to do enough damage at the end of the game because we don't get Sword Stance. I wanted to look at one other location, which is down here. These trainers, there's a bunch of trainers here, and I think there are some Oddish and Gloom. We could always grab some extra special. Oh, like she's really good. Oh my gosh, look at that. 4? Pretty solid. 2. A lot of HP and defense. Oh, apparently Farfetch'd doesn't give EVs because it has an apostrophe. Software hates Farfetch'd. It always breaks all my tools. Ho-Oh as well. Mime Jr. I think it's spawning him the wrong direction. He's probably a spinner. Okay, so like there's really only one person down here. It's the 4th person. We're coming from Fuchsia, who gives 4 special attack EVs. Probably not worth it. Is there anyone on this route that gives them HP? Like, no. 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 Make it so that if I right click, it just takes them away. That'll be faster to navigate. It's 1 there. That's not great. I guess I could check Sabrina's gym, but there's no warp point there. Cool. Oh, it's probably because this is a temp map, and there's actually another Saffron City map, which I think I spawned in somewhere, and I despawned it because oh no, it's over here. This is the one. No special attack. I guess the Chandler in here are good. They're only okay, actually. Just 2. She's good. 4. But probably not worth it by this point in the game. This is, you could be able to edit the source file if you wanted with this eventually, but I have not implemented that right now. I do have a different tool for Gen 2 that can edit this. Well, no, never mind. But yeah, you can like look at a bunch of different games. It'll like yellow is like all colored for yellow, and then red and blue is all nice and old school with just a gray map. I got the idea for this actually because there is a tool like this already on the web. It's called Canto Map. But I was like, I need Canto Map, but for every game, because I want to see like the whole region all stitched together. It's lovely. By the way, there's actually a mapping consistency here. The Ruins of Alph, it lines up in one location, but it doesn't line up in the other location. So if you spawn it in, it looks janky. That's supposed to be that. But this map doesn't have enough tiles. Also, National Park takes up too much space. It's too big. It's a very big map. That's pretty neat. Oh, so there's item finder up here. So like, we should probably do this in FireRed because we want to see where calcium are, right? So calcium, let's go to calcium. And now we can do item finder and we can loop through the calcium to see where they all are. Oh, lovely. Finding bugs. But we got a calcium down here and then a calcium in the rocket hideout, which I can pick up. Silphco calcium. Would be helpful to see the map for both of these Silphco calciums. Maybe we get those Silphco calciums after that one's hidden. Would be really helpful to see the map for that. Oh well. Yeah, we want to get as much special attack as possible. Anyways, okay. So for base stats, Charizard, 78 HP and defense, 100 speed, very fast dragon, if only. Attack 84, 109 special attack. It's so nice that we got that, and 85 special defense. There a reason why you never use the Versus Seeker in FireRed? Is it slower than it seems? I think that the Versus Seeker is good. I think that the reason I don't use it is because I'm bad and I don't know what I'm doing, so I just forget that it exists and I just don't use it. I think it's only good though if you want to like, you really need some like, maybe you need a specific threshold and you want to fight like the one trainer over and over again to get like the perfect EVs or something like that. I think then maybe it's worth it. I think it also might be worth it if you need a ridiculous level or more money before the league the first time through. Oh, it's probably, yeah, that the software hates punctuation, so Silphco with the period is ruining it. You're right. You're totally right. I have actually another piece of software to show off. I'm so sorry. This is never going to end. Okay, on the theme of Charizard, though, we'll go back over. This is a Crystal Root in Charizard. I have updated the router so that the router is now faster. Doesn't take forever to change tabs. We get little icons of all the Pokemon so that we can see them more easily. I've reduced visual clutter over here. I have made it so that the route, it's docked, and then you can undock it if you prefer to roll with it undocked or redock it whenever you want. I think it's important to see this kind of thing. Again, this is Gen 2. Took away a bunch of the like annoying buttons and stuff that were up here, clogging a bunch of space. Instead, you can just press F1 or F2 to get those up in case you want to filter something, and then you can take it away and easily just go back to it and remove it if you want. I made it so that the gym leaders and all the major trainers are colored in different colors so that we can easily see where we are in the route file rather than having to constantly just guess based on black highlight. If you hate the colors, you can just turn the colors off. So this is hopefully going to work today. If it's not, oh well. It's quite bad right now. There's also not an official release for this. I released like an alpha version last night, which is I've fixed like a million bugs since then. So yeah, but hopefully this will be coming the next couple days once I iron out a few more of the errors. Software re-ranked stream, indeed. Question, Fire Blast? Probably not, no. I think flamethrower is good enough. If the damage range is really needed, then we'll run Fire Blast. But I hope that that's not going to be the case. Gotta set up my route. Oh, did I just crash it? I think I just crashed it. No, I didn't. Never mind. This is a reattempt of a first playthrough, so I'm not doing too much. Like, I'm not doing much more planning than I have shown you right here on stream. So I'm not like going in and looking up specific damage ranges, things like that. I'm just gonna play it. We're also using evolution, so we're gonna start as a Charmander. I forgot to style things. Oh my gosh, I am bad. We gotta quickly do that. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. The Charmander art from Gen 3, I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of it. It makes Charmander's head look kind of weird. Has anyone else noticed that? It's fine, I guess. You know, like I think Charmander is better in the anime. He's really cute in the anime. I know this Pokemon is beloved. I'm gonna lose subscribers now. No, it's the best. I'm sorry. I love Charizard, don't worry. It's found its way into my heart. Fire type slowly winning me over. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Is the Dragon TM anywhere in the Dragon Claw TM anywhere in this game? Yeah, it's in Victory Road. So we get it late, but we will get it in time for Lance. Don't trust Scott with opinions on art. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Dragon Claw TM is in the place of, I believe, Sky Attack in Gen 1. The TM that I don't think I ever have picked up. All right, time for it. Let's do this. This is second attempt. Oops. I think I just messed up again. Do I have to restyle this again? Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. The styling is game specific, and I forgot to set it to FireRed. It was just chilling at Emerald. This is why I built these tools. So when I started my channel, it used to take me like 6 to 8 hours to make the overlays for every video. I would build them in Photoshop. I would spend a whole day, every Monday at the beginning of the channel, it was overlay making day. And then Tuesday I was doing the playthrough. And then Wednesday I was writing the script. And Thursday I was writing the script. And then Friday I was recording the audio. And then Saturday and Friday night and Saturday morning, I was editing the video, trying to get it out on time. But now in like a minute, I can do this, which is much better. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, this is a re-rank of the Charizard-line in Pokemon FireRed. Let's go. Gotta press A to get through that. Can't go B through it. Kind of annoying. I'm gonna be a boy. Play as the boy character. The rival has to be named Terry, of course. Oh, I made it so in FireRed, the little girl by Pallet Town, the entrance, I made it so that she is just despawned. Oh yeah, that was a miserable schedule. It was so miserable. It was 7 days a week, plus my regular job. And I would just barely get one video out every week. And those were like 25-minute videos. It was like impossible. Oh. Just a second. Look at our little splits over here. They're looking real good. That's another thing I need to fix. Software needs to... Oh, look at that. Much better. Much better. Yeah, in Gen 2 move pool is king. Move pool is always very important, but it's less important in some games than it is in other games. Gen 1 starters in Emerald, how will it go? We'll find out. These are my HM users. Oh, that's kind of sketchy. I don't want to lose. Just catch it. I'm gonna pick up some potions because I want to fight trainers in the forest. Yeah. Yeah, I for my solo runs, I allow myself to manipulate the Pokemon that I am choosing. So I always get Pokemon that have near perfect or perfect IVs. And I also get Pokemon... Oh, oops. What bad... Actually, I should get the antidote. Because I'm going to fight some people that have Weedle. And it's going to get very easy once I level to 7, but I'm not 7 yet. See, that's why you get the antidote. Now it's easy. We have Ember. And then these people will give us enough experience to get through the forest. All right. But yeah, one of the components of the Pokemon that I modify is the gender of the Pokemon. Running female Pokemon tends to be better. There are more male trainers in the game, and it's often the case that the game has better male trainers. The Champion and Lance are both male in this case, so if you want to use Attract, you want to have a female Pokemon. There's also it's a little bit less important, but still important. Sometimes there are female trainers, and the female trainers, they have Attract on their team. So Flannery or Whitney are good examples of that. And then if you go with a female Pokemon, you once again get the better matchup with Attract for your Pokemon. It's both good offensively and defensively. We need more Pokemon Black videos. I know. I'm trying. I love Pokemon Black. It's so good. I almost didn't do this playthrough today and streamed, what's it called? I almost streamed, I think we can just go. If we black out, it's okay. I almost streamed Druddigon in black instead of this. I was like, should I do it? Nah. Oh. It's a little bit less damage than I was hoping for here. Alright. I think it's deposit HM users and blackout here. If we lose. No. I don't want to play Behemoth again. Behemoth has to be on a day when I have a lot of time. I don't have a ton of time today. I'll just fight this guy for a little bit more experience before Brock again. I'm not going to heal. I'm just going to try. If we get the attack buff, we should be okay. We could also growl the Onyx so that it does less damage. I don't know if that is the right play. We're over damage running threshold, so I'm just going to go for it. Crayola Dragon. Yep. Don't worry, I will do the BM re-ranking at some point. It's coming. We get an attack boost here. Attack boost is really nice. I'm going to try the Growl strat because, okay, that's pretty solid. Actually, it stops it from using Rock Tomb. Growl is way better. Stops it from using Rock Tomb because it gets the speed drop so that it's faster than Charmander, and then it starts using its other moves because it doesn't want to speed control anymore. That's good. Trying to get better at using the running shoes in Gen 3. I'm really bad at them, but I'm slowly improving. By really bad, I mean not as good as Ike the Killer. And that is the goal. Yeah, the move pool is so much better in this game. You're so right. You play with a controller or a keyboard? I play with a controller. When I play with a keyboard, I have really bad RSI issues. I have to play with a controller and rapid fire. If I don't, my arms fall apart and then I can't do these runs anymore. And I'm just like, I'm making it kind of my job this year to really advocate for people playing these games in the way that makes them the most fun for them. So like, if you think, I don't know, I couldn't do these because I would have to play legit and play like without rapid fire or something like that. Like, just play however you enjoy the most. If you don't like my rules, don't play with my rules. My rules are arbitrary. They're the rules that I think make the most sense. They're also the rules that I have fun playing. And if you think you would have more fun playing a different rule set, then please play that rule set. I don't think that my rules are somehow superior. I have reasoning as to why I have chosen my rules. But you also just might want to play these games for fun, and that's the main reason why I think people should play video games, because they're fun. Have an enjoyable time. Don't stress yourself out. Like, maybe don't time yourself if you don't want to feel the pressure all the time. Timing is definitely, like, it adds a lot of stress. Okay. We want to get Mega Punch and we want to get Mega Kick. Delspon asked about Mega Kick in the chat earlier, I saw. Always when it's inaccurate moves. Delspawn's like, let's go. Mega Kick will be good for Misty, just to ensure that we have maximum possible damage. We don't want to fight her first, though, of course. Mega Kick is also pretty good at deleting the Squirtle on the rivals team, provided we don't lose to it right away. I might try it on the Pidgeotto. Okay, that's not as good as I was hoping for. Come on. Oh. This is going to be better now, even though it's not doing very much. Oh, well, no. Okay. Pidgeotto is very bulky in this fight. Sometimes Pokemon will get Rock Tomb, but even Rock Tomb is not very good against it. It usually two-shots. This is also disastrously bad. Like crit maybe? Or are you gonna die again? Or it's just gonna sit there? Yeah, alright, let's go. I was really Aw, okay, the defense drops from the Squirtle were too much. Charmeleon does not get Rock Tomb though. Gets Rock Slide. Isn't that cool? Can we two-shot with this? Maybe it's better just... No, we can't. Ugh. Rough battle. Luckily, our health is very high this time, so... Yep. Man, we're off to a good start. No, this is not that bad. This is honestly not that bad. There are a lot of other Pokemon that suffer way more in Cerulean City, like Staryu. I had a terrible time here with Meowth. That was maybe the worst one so far. Then there's like the rock types that just have no chance in this section of the game. Quick attack range, yeah. Hi Scott, have fun. I will. I'm excited to play this flaming lizard. I have to start using other moves than Ember. I can't just like spam Ember the entire time here. I'm gonna run out of PP. There is an elixir, but I kind of want to save it for later. Don't really want to use it right now. Like we need special damage against this. I don't think we get Secret Power. My opinion on Secret Power has dramatically changed. I used to think it was better to pick up Secret Power because you get the accuracy and you lose the base power. But I'm starting to feel like just running Mega Punch for this section of the game all the way until Vermilion City, where you usually replace it with Brick Break, is the better choice. Oh yeah, Miracle Eye is banned. That move's way too good. Psychic types have to suffer. Well, we can get Dig before fighting Misty, but not really going to change the ranges. We're already 25. I don't think I got the Person Berry. Let's see. Okay, well, crit there is nice. Is this 2-hit? Well, we missed. And it crit. Not ideal. Is Fire Spin better? No, but Fire Spin is better in Black and White. They upgraded its base power. It's like quite a bit better in those games. I think I can do, yeah, I can do this. I can two-shot. Okay, press B there. We just can't miss. You have to hit 2 in a row on the Starmie. This is not that bad. Not well. We still one-shot after a hard in there. That's okay. Uh-oh. Wow. I forgot if I picked it. Oh, I did get it. Okay, good. Let's see if we can one-shot the Staryu with Mega Punch for a little bit more accuracy. We can. Okay. Minor optimization. Oh, there we go. We got it. Didn't even need it. Sure, gambling with accuracy, but there's no better way to do that. The only better way to do it would be to come back later, but that wastes more time. I also think we got a fairly unlucky Misty. Is it citrus berry over here? You can skip this lady. I have to remember her on the way back. I just played the Charizard-line. Check it out on my YouTube. There is a place to heal here. Not in this room, it's in this room. You don't talk to the bed though, you talk to the lady. Alright, I don't think we're going to use rest, but I will pick it up because we can't get it ever again. And we are going to do League Round... We are going to do League Round 2 in this playthrough. And I have never done League Round 2 with Charizard. Which may be... I just need to prepare. Yeah, Flame Wheel would be nice. Now we got Brick. Oops. I Mega Kick, it was fun. Get rid of Mega Punch. The only reason I want Metal Claw is the Hiker does have magnitude. I don't like that a ton. Scary Face? No, I don't want to be the AI and get seduced into bad moves. Oh, that's less than I was hoping for. Oh, it's still fine. Oh. No way. What a dig. Why does this Wartortle really like Withdraw? It really likes it during this fight. I'll just dig this thing. I was trying really hard not to spend 2 turns against it, but it didn't go well. I was punished, and that's okay. Canadian Poketubers. Yeah, why are there so many Canadian Poketubers? No. Absolutely not. Do not teach Cut to Charmeleon. So bad. Oof. Yeah, Gen 3 Dig is pretty bad. You're right. Don't want to get hit by static here. To heal the status condition with a berry. Want the berry for Surge. Okay, hopefully no paralysis. And hopefully double team doesn't ruin me. Alright, Raichu. No double team. Oh! Well. Fine. You can't use the dig trick from Generation 1 in this game. I remembered. The first time without just running right into her. Hope people are having fun playing. Did I get the bike voucher? I didn't. I'm very bad at doing that in this game. Tell me about Rapidash. All about it. How cool is it? Definitely an awesome Pokemon. Aesthetically. I guess I could not repel in that grass and hope to run into Oddish, I think. Is it in FireRed? Oddish or is it Bellsprout? But if there are Oddish, you could just not repel that grass. I think it would be fairly solid. Special attack EVs, give them to me. Oh, Grass didn't get good moves until Gen 4. Not entirely true. In Gen 1, Grass got Swords Dance, and it was pretty good. And then it didn't get Swords Dance anymore, and Grass was not as good. I guess we could pick up the Aerial Ace TM there. I don't think we need it. We get Flamethrower and Wing Attack as Charizard fairly soon. Hidden. Super Potion. Do we teach Rock Slide here? Maybe Rock Slide in the place of Metal Claw? We have like nothing good against the Slowpoke. Oh. Oh, these are really going to be slow. Look at how ugly this is. Gosh. Maybe keep Mega Kick for that. Just to make these things faster. Slowpoke. Slowpoke. It's not a threat at all. It does almost no damage with Water Gun, but it takes like 5-6 hits to knock out, and then it goes for Growl. Such a troll. I know, Slowpoke are always slow. They do live up to their name. Them and Slowbro, they're like the tankiest Pokemon during these solo challenges. The return of Slowbone, yeah. I guess I have Brick Break for the Geodude here that have Magnitude, so I could get rid of Metal Claw. Wasn't thinking. Yeah, I think you're right, Mad Matt. I think you're 100% right. So we can get Rock Slide here, which I think I'm going to pick up. Just because there's Pidgeotto in Pokemon Tower, and Pidgeotto has been annoying, and I would like to one-hit it, so let's just get Rock Slide. Oh, you know what I didn't look at for the post-game? Does Charizard get the Swords Dance move tutor? If it does, we might convert to Physical for the end of the game. I don't know, though. Maybe not. By Metal Claw. You were a good solution to Brock. Oh. Oops. Special attack. Maybe Blast Burn, but isn't it like Hyper Beam? I don't think that's good. I don't think we're going to use Return. I'm going to skip it. Rock Slide can be good here. Wow. Oh, you can run right into that wall. Would kind of be nice to have Charizard. Like 3 levels off. You know what I love in Gen 1? The Charizard front sprite in yellow. It's so good. Just had like massive wave of nostalgia hit me when I thought about it and evolving Charmeleon into Charizard in Gen 1. Oh, that front sprite is so good. The back sprite, on the other hand, is one of the worst back sprites of all time. People did not agree with my assessment of that in the tier list video, the tier list of sprites that I made. But I am correct. The Charizard back sprite is very bad in Gen 1. Do we get a calcium here? No, the RB front sprite is not better. The yellow front sprite is like the best front sprite in yellow. It's so good. Charizard looks just so like imposing. I think the red and blue one, he doesn't look quite as imposing. He's not taking up as many pixels. The density is not as good. Do I not have... I do, okay. I don't know, like, do we fight this battle and then Candy twice and get Charizard for final battle in here? Like, 2 attack debuffs? I don't know. I'm gonna 2-shot no matter what I do. Well, maybe... okay. Oh, we get Flamethrower. I think this should be good for Charmeleon. Like, Giovanni is not amazing. He does have rock types, but I don't know if they have rock type moves here. Probably one does? Probably not the Rhyhorn. Yeah, the Onix has rock throw. What? It goes for Harden. Okay. Cool. Burned the Rhyhorn. Kangaskhan is a bit of a threat here, as you can see with Mega Punch. If it had just spammed that, it would have won, but it didn't. Oops. It's not yellow. In yellow, when you use Dig, it takes you back to the last center, but after Generation 2, or starting in Generation 2, it just warps you outside of the dungeon. Want another Dig TM to teach to Rattata. Get one more Brick Break just for flexibility later. Don't think we need Secret Power. This is so good, this track. Okay, now we'll go get Special Attack EVs in Erica's gym and evolve. I don't know if I should grab the coin case there. Coin case is pretty good because then we can grab the charcoal and improve the damage of Flamethrower. A lot of Pokemon do not have access to type boosting items in FireRed because they're tricky to get. You have to fight Pokemon and get the 5% chance to grab them. But the starter types have an advantage that they can buy those type items from the game corner. Okay, it looks like we'll get Charizard here. know if Drill Peck should have a high crit rate. Maybe Fly should have a high crit rate since it's lower accuracy and it takes 2 turns. Fly should at least have higher base power than Drill Peck. Okay, Charizard. Then we get Wing Attack. And a place of Dig. Dig is pretty bad in FireRed once you get by the early game. It's not like Yellow where Dig is useful right until the end. It's helpful against Lorelei to dodge the Dugong's first attack. Oh, here he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Churro. Yeah, what's up, buddy? What's up, little man? Come on. Come on in here, say hi to everyone. Alright, Erica was easy. Why is Erica split way down there? Because I put Blastoise splits into the program. Yeah, Wing Attack is such a good solo challenge move. It really is so good. The reason Wing Attack is so good for solo challenges... that's just going to be way better. Rock Slide, not super impressive, actually. But, I guess here. Wing Attack is really good, though, because it has so much PP. You can just go for days with this move. It's physical, its base power is pretty good as a spammable move against a lot of random NPCs, so if you're doing training, it's excellent. Like, it's going to hit ghosts here, so we don't have to worry about ghosts. And it's physical, and the ghosts take a lot of damage from physical attacks. It's pretty good. This is for special attack. Fighting the people that give more than one special attack EV in here. We could fight all of them, but I don't think it's necessary. And Charizard is just obliterating them, so it's fast experience as well. This person gives the most, so we want to fight her. Wing Attack plus Technician. Oh, that's a really good idea. That's very strong. I played a Technician Pokemon this year already. It hasn't. The video hasn't come out, though. Great ability. Speaking of abilities, I haven't once mentioned Blaze. It's not relevant right now, but I should probably mention it. I am going to forget it. I forget these abilities in every video that I do. Flamethrower, I think. Bonemerang on a flying type. Lovely. Good job, AI. Ooh, Scyther Wing Attack Technician. That's actually... It's a neat combo, because Wing Attack Scyther is so bad in Gen 1. Level 50 in yellow only. Okay. We'll go down to Koga's gym next. I just looked at my resets and blackouts. This looks a lot worse than it is. Oop. Do I fight him? I think I fight him for experience. I don't have setup moves. I might as well just do this one battle. Could have fought the other people for more experience, but like one guy for good experience is fine. I'm going to skip the person on Route 15 that would give good special EV, special attack EVs. I don't think it's necessary. I think we give up a Rock Slide now for access to Substitute. Substitute, again, is like the best move in the game. Not like it is the best move in the game. Acrobatics in black, yeah. There aren't very many Pokemon that learn it, though. Like the Archeops line and like nothing else. Pretty rare. which is unfortunate. It's very good. Yeah, I ran out of repels. There is an overlay bug in this area. I still haven't fixed it. I keep saying I'm going to fix it, but I haven't. I'm like, it's never going to be relevant. Oh, it's relevant all the time. Look at this. Protein. Gold teeth. Completed Safari Zone. I remember the gold teeth this time. I forgot it in one of my previous runs. Oops. Also, in this generation, it just never makes sense to teach fly instead of wing attack. Because wing attack's PP is just so much better and it's only 10 power less. Maybe never is a little bit of a strong statement, but it's like, in most cases, you're going to want to run wing attack instead. I don't think Charizard should have a problem against Koga since we have Flamethrower and we can just sit behind our substitute. The coughing and the wheezing will not be an issue. Oh wait, we want to go the other way. Go this way. Skip that guy. And I'm going to Flamethrower the Muck, even though it has higher special defense. Alright. Fine. That was a nice crit. We avoided a bunch of hyper potions there. That crit matters a lot more than you might think it would. The Muck gets very annoying with minimize. The most commended Pokemon in Kanto's trainers teams? What do you mean commended? My programming brain is like, you mean commented, but I don't think that's what you mean. Commended. Does Technician boost acrobatics? What's acrobatics is base? No, I think the base power increases, so then no. I do dislike their terms for it, because they're like, it boosts base power. I'm like, but that's the base power. It's the base. It should be like the effective power, not base power. This doesn't make sense. Anyways. I don't know if I should be here, if I'm being honest. The rival here is pretty difficult. I probably should not be here. Of course I didn't get that yet. The most common Pokemon on trainers teams? I don't know, actually. Probably a poison type. Tons of poison types in this game. Pidgey, maybe? There's tons of, like, bird keepers with a lot of Pidgey. That's why I say that one. I don't think I need Carbos for this run. Yeah, coughing also makes sense because there's a bunch of trainers that have multiple coughing on their team. Like, I don't really have a solution here for the Blastoise, which will be second. Protect? It only has Water Gun, which is not very good, so I might survive another hit from it and then just be fine. I don't know if I'm fine now, but I'm at least continuing. I actually think I'm fine. The Alakazam only has Future Sight for damage, so if I can just... Yeah, okay. Charizard, it's good. It's a good Pokemon, everyone. Despite what I've said in the past, Charizard, pretty good. No. For that little map software that I was showing you before the run, I made it so that you can... No. Yeah, we don't learn Slash. Slash is a much cooler move in Gen 1 than it is after Gen 1. Am I going to regret not saving here? That's Rock Blast. I'm going to substitute. I'm definitely going to Flamethrower this and the Nidoqueen because I don't want to make a contact. This has Rock Blast. Also scary face, so it's not going to do anything while it tries to speed control, of course. Well, Giovanni, you've completely dropped the ball. This was a terrible performance. Oh my gosh. I like that it breaks my substitute with Poison Sting. Whee! This is going to be trivial. We have to be careful about the water rock type coming up here. Very scary fossil Pokemon. Venomoth. Oh, nice. Is that a critical hit? Oh, I love that. Synchronize on Alakazam for the burn doesn't do anything. I think in most runs this is where I should go and get the strength candy. Because I got to fly right after Saffron anyways. So like I have to come back here because I'm usually not getting Lapras. And then I should come back here. Well, I could have just taught that at the same time. I forgot that I had got strength, but not the candy. And I just come back here once, get strength, and then also move the boulder and get the rare candy. I just pick up strength so that I don't forget it, because there's many times where I get to the victory road and I'm like, oh, I don't have it. I have to fly all the way back and then walk over. Oh. I don't want to hit Tentacool and stuff. A little bit. This is quite sloppy, this section. Thinking of going south and then getting max potion instead of flying back here and getting super potion. What I should have done is got the super potion after doing Pokemon Tower. After like you get to Mr. Fuji's house, you just get the super potion. Super repels, not potions. Although that is a mistake that I've made before. I bought super potions instead of super repels. Then you're very sad. Like, well, now all the routes of the game are going to be absolutely awful. Oh. There's one guy who goes around like he's like spinning like crazy down here. We're good. There's a calcium here. Okay. This guy actually has special attack EVs. Magnemite and the Magneton, so... Yeah, Synchronize does go through sub. You're correct, but yeah, we're immune to burn. Okay. End of our gym. The lack of Earthquake for this is a bit annoying. And the fact that he's gonna constantly intimidate Charizard. Question is, because we resist Fire Blast, can we set up a substitute on the Growlithe? If so, we can prevent the second. What's it called? Second Intimidate? Oh, we can. Well, does it break? Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, we still might be good. Yeah, we're good. If we two-shot. If we don't, maybe we lose. Okay, we might lose. Gonna knock itself out? It's just gonna miss. Do we crit? No? Oh! Yeah, let's go! No flash fire. Luckily, no flash fire. Talk to you later, Bill. We will do this in post-game. So the early game was kind of rough for Charmeleon and Charmander, but Charizard is really crushing the rest of the game. Someone else did this. I think this is better. Well, not that. Yeah, I'm gonna do hidden power for runs when I start using species in this game. So first stages and fully evolved Pokemon, I will be using hidden power. And I think it's gonna be good. Do we set up here? Or are we fine? Maybe we set up here. We're still outspeeding after the 1 speed drop though. Well, 2 speed drops because it was Scary Face. Sharp speed drop. Oh. Oh. I have to open my inventory. I don't actually know if I have a healing item for that. I have the Cherry Berry. We're about to get a Lumberry, so we can just use the... Did I burn the Cherry Berry on something? I guess I did. Alright, fine. No, it's gonna be through pickup. I'll get it through pickup. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'll probably make the pickup table exclusively hidden power so that you always get it. I think this is just gonna Scary Face. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Hey, it rock blasted. Oh! Well played. Rock blast, the solution to substitute. If only he went for it every single time. I actually thought the Doug Trio was going to come in second because I was looking at it. I was just staring at it. It's obviously not going to come in second because it doesn't have a rock move. But I was staring at it. I'm like, oh, it's going to come in next, right? No. And then because of that, I used Wing Attack because I was like, I want a physical move. I got destroyed by the Rhyhorn. Gave it one more turn to go for Rock Blast, get a critical hit, break my substitute, and knock Charizard out. Okay, it tends to be the case that rare candies right now are the best play. I think I'm going to fight the rival and blackout if I lose, and then candy, hopefully at level 50 instead. Because I could go and train somewhere else, but I could also chance this fight and get through. And if I do get through, then that's just nice. I'll maybe fight a trainer in Victory Road, level up one more time, then candy. But if I lose, oh, that does like very little damage. Even with a crit, and it's got Rain Dance Water Gun now. I'm gonna die now. Go. Love to see Rapid Spin there. Good job, Blastoise. This might actually take a couple hits. Yeah. Alright, I just gotta fight one person. Or 2 people, maybe. Yeah, I'll get a Meowth and then use pick up with the Meowth. That's how I'll do it. The reason I banned pickup before is because you can get rare candies and stuff if you really game it out. I don't think it's like really in the spirit of these challenges to like just grab HM users and then sit them on your party and then get a bunch of like rare candies with them and use that to beat the challenge. That it's also random. Like I don't know when I'm gonna get rare candies, so then it's gonna mess up the rankings, and it's not really like the species that's causing that to happen. Like Charizard. Oh, this is so frustrating. Gen 3. Why did they make the worst possible fly interaction? Alright, level 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 5. Dragon Rage way too late. If only it was a starting move. Return could help on the Blastoise here, but I don't think we need it. Hit the Pidgeot? Okay. Still not very much damage. But it's not rain dancing this time. Do we win now? I don't think so. I think there's a rock blast us, yeah. Do we get? Earthquake in the place of brick break, maybe? It's a little bit more damage. Still not amazing. Which is a rain dance. Water gun gonna do? Oh, at least he doesn't heal. But earthquake now for Rhyhorn. At least better. From here, I think I have it. Yep. I don't think we're going to use Swords Dance, but I think Swords Dance with Return should be enough for the late game. Just Flamethrower for ghosts. Earthquake's bad against the ghosts anyways. Thanks for the blaze reminder. So scared I'm gonna go out the door there. Look at Charizard's time. This is pretty good for a fire type. The type that I always say is bad for solo challenges. Okay, here we're gonna get the rare candy. Oh, I already did that, yeah. This is rare candy. The other one is the Dragon Claw TM. So we're gonna get the rare candy, then we're gonna go through this, then we're gonna go back through. The reason we do it this way is because then there's only one boulder to push. We don't have to push the first boulder. Whereas if you go out the original entrance and then come back in, you have to push both the boulders. Small little detail. I did use that. It didn't look like the number decremented. Yeah, I'll probably do Scissor versus Scyther and Heart Gold, maybe? I don't know. That's pretty far away. I think I fight her. Like, her team is really bad and a bunch of special attack EVs. I'm only at 360 after that Bellsprout. Like, total EVs, so I can gain some more here. And great. Also, look at the damage. 855 effective power on both Paris and Parasect. I used to always run into that double battle in these solo challenges when I first started. Oops. Do we teach Dragon Claw now, or do we teach it later? Probably later. This is going to set up Hail. It has thick fat, so we... Oh. Not looking good. Okay, so this is similar to Nidoking. Bad Lorelei matchup. Maybe save Rock Slide for this fight for super effective damage. Would two-shot the Dugong and have a chance to flinch. Fire Blast? What's the video for Saturday? Ampharos versus Raichu in Emerald. Uh-oh. This is where we want Swords Dance. Brick Break, I guess? Maybe Brick Break? No, I can't relearn Earthquake. Earthquake's bad in this game. Don't worry, Earthquake's bad. We don't want Earthquake again. All the ghosts have Levitate. Earthquake's just not very good in the late game. We're gonna use Flamethrower and for the Steelix later on. Earthquake is way better in other games. Like, way better. Gen 3, it's just kind of eh. It's sometimes really good against Steven Stone in Emerald, but it's not... Yeah. See how much Brick Break does. This is a reason not to use Rock Slide. Okay, so Brick Break will two-shot this. We'll avoid damage. We'll only take hail. And then we will survive the hit from the Lapras. And then we have to contest with the Slowbro, which is also going to be awful. Ooh. I thought that was going to two-shot. Yep, set up on turn 1 against Cloister. I think so. Then we have a substitute, so then we can three-shot the Lapras. Oh, why are you turn 1-ing Surfing? That's weird. That looked like a really good damage roll. Oh, it's a Citrus Berry. That's why it's surviving. Alright. This feels very similar to Nidoking. Very similar to Nidoking. Where Lorelei is really bad and it loses a bunch of time and then it's like it's not going to get into like 1 hour range because of the Lorelei matchup. But other than that, it's quite solid. Whereas Blastoise, there's less problems here. The Citrus Berry is really annoying. Our damage range is just slightly not good enough. That's why I taught Earthquake and just kind of threw it away. I was like, let's see if this works, and if it doesn't work, I'm not like brokenhearted about getting rid of it. Someone will ask, why not leftovers? Leftovers, you have to catch 30 Pokemon. Way too long. We're getting close. Maybe 65 will have the damage ranges we need for it. Rock Slide could help if we want flinches, but Brick Break does the same amount of damage. So Rock Slide we could get through if we were flinching, but we are not going to do more damage. We could flinch the Lapras once and win by the flinch. We can also crit here, which is a potential path to victory. Although I don't think we win right when we defeat the Lapras. Was that a crit? Because now we have to deal with the Slowbro, and the Slowbro is very bad. Yeah. Problematic. Steel Wing raises defense, that's not effective. We could move Remind Metal Claw to then raise attack and sweep that way. The thing, so one other thing you might be thinking, well, why wouldn't you just train more? If you trained more in the run, you'll get here and you'll be at a higher level. That's probably good. Then you won't have so many blackouts. It'll look way better. Yeah, but we'll probably waste more time because the training will be less effective earlier into the run. This training is quite effective because she has high-level Pokemon. We knock them out fairly quickly and they give good experience yields. Plus, every time we roll the dice here, we have a chance for just like a massive crit on the Lapras or a massive crit on the Slowbro, which will then give us a win against her. Oh, that's frustrating. Maybe we have to flamethrower? Well, not really. I guess we can do it like this. What I've realized in doing a lot of these solo challenges is, oh yeah, we could Sunny Day. That's actually an interesting strat. The idea of Sunny Day to cut the damage of water moves here. I guess we would do Sunny Day in the place of wing attack so that we have primary damage with, Ooh! I think that does more than Brick Break by a tiny bit. Wing attack would just be nice to have for the next person. Sunny Day is just so slow now. It's really slow. One of the reasons you don't want to go back for stuff. I have a Carbos here, which is like some extra money. We can get into the Safari Zone. Is it up here? No, it's not. It's over here. This is it. I don't think Sunny Day is that underrated. I think it's not good when you pick up Aerial Ace. No, not right now. I guess we could teach Aerial Ace. Maybe. Okay. We could teach Aerial Ace in the place of Sunny Day right after and then have a flying move for Bruno. The Hitmons like to survive hits. Gosh. Everything is so badly mapped when you're backtracking for stuff. Like, you don't want to withdraw the Rattata, and like, now I need the Rattata, so I gotta go back and get it, because I forgot there's a tree there. Yeah, I know I need cut. I can't get the charcoal. I don't have enough money. We need 20,000, so no charcoal this run. Sunny Day in the place of wing attack. This tends to be, by the way, this tends to be why I don't like fire types. I have a lot of like, or in my solo challenges, wait. It's gonna... Okay. Like, we can... Sunny Day also takes away hail. Boosts the damage of flamethrower. I'm easily gonna two-shot the Lapras now. We still have the boost for Slowbro, which does a ton of damage. Is Yawn? Yawn? Really? That's the move? A critical hit? Okay. I should reset another. Alright, whatever. We can win that way, but... Sunny Day is good, but that fight shouldn't have been quite that good. I might just try Sunny Day here. It's like, how much does the Rock Tomb break my sub? It does. Okay, maybe not Sunny Day. It's gonna hit with Rock Tomb and lower speed. Ooh, that did like nothing. Well, this has Rock Tomb too. Alright, Aerial Ace. Maybe Aerial... Alright, let's go. Miss on the Onyx, no Rock Tomb. Super effective. Same type of attack, bonus damage for the Hitmons, which will one-shot. Probably not one-shot the Machamp, it's gonna Rock Tomb, but less than half. And one speed drop, Charizard is still ridiculously fast, so we should survive the Onyx because it has terrible physical attack. It also... Oh, this one doesn't have any rock moves. Double Edge. Yeah, good job, Onyx. I guess you have Rock Head. Anyways, I was saying just a little while ago, I was like, this is how fire types usually feel. Yeah, this is usually how fire types feel. If you get the optimization right and you understand all the damage ranges really well, then they perform extremely well. But if you don't understand the damage ranges well, then they kind of just fall apart and they feel absolutely awful. So obviously here, I'm not understanding damage ranges, so I was suffering. Another crit, cool. Sunny Day Gaming. I think we keep Sunny Day and give up Aerial Ace. And then we can use Dragon Claw for Lance. We're close. Obviously Dragon Claw here. Aerial Ace is not very good against the champion. I think my biggest mistake this time is not charcoal. If I could go back and change one thing, I would go and get the charcoal. Well, it's annoying, but we'll eventually get by it when it doesn't choose good moves. If it just keeps spamming Dragon Rage, we're going to have a bad time. Do we make it? No, we don't. Alright, we're dead. Okay, this is second. Oh, very bad damage range. Okay. This is actually quite bad. Like, we need the substitute. If we don't have the substitute, then we get absolutely destroyed on the Aerodactyl. Luckily, well, burn is nice, but we still lose our substitute, so we're going to have to one-shot everything. I don't think we will one-shot the Dragonite, and I think we will lose. I have one more candy. Yeah. Not great. Like, can we just get the Dragonite to go for more? Yeah, the first time I should have flamethrowed the Aerodactyl. Yeah. Thank you. Bite. That's what we want. We want like multiple bites in a row. Yeah, see, then the substitute survives, and we have a much better time. The forest store there is kind of annoying, but we're going to have higher health, so we might survive the outrage now. I think that we're going to lose our substitute here, though. Ooh. What? Was it... I'm two-shotting the Aerodactyl because of Blaze? Okay, well, I'm going to try something else. Nope. Oh, crit. This one will have Thunder Wave. But now we survive the outrage and two-shot. Let's go. Oh! Yeah. Citrus Berry. Almost ruining us. Maybe we should Citrus Berry for this fight. We could also Citrus Berry for that fight. I just didn't. We have 2. There's no reason not to. I think this is a pretty good set. Yeah, hopefully we just block everything here. We get set up and then we just crush. Hopefully Blastoise next. Yes. Flamethrower. Rain Dance. Annoying, but we can take it away with Sunny Day. And then it probably will Rain Dance again. And he's not. Oh, he's boosted. Yeah, what am I doing? Should Dragon Claw there. Substitute. And attack really good turn 1. Aerial Ace. Meh. I don't think it's ever going to break my substitute unless it gets a critical hit. This will Rain Dance. And Sunny Day hopefully miss. Yep. Lovely. We'll Citrus Berry, and then we'll Dragon Claw. That's actually really solid. I think it's going to speed control. Yeah. So that's free. Maybe we can Sunny Day here? Reflect. I'm using only special moves. Amazing damage for the Executor. And now Arcanine, which should be 2-hit. Yep. 112-23. And I think it was a pretty rough run. A lot of bad stuff early game. Like Brock was not good. What's his name was not good. Rival 2 was not really good. Rival 3 also was a little bit sloppy. Charizard had a really good time for the next section of the run, but those points were a little bad. Give me 1 second. All right, check out this. Check out these new production powers. If you weren't here earlier, prepare to be mind blown. Oh, not that. This. And then we go like this. Ta-da! Oh my gosh! Charizard in the B tier. Yes, it really feels like similar performance to Nidoking. He came in close like that. Looks nice. Charizard. Blastoise, the better starter. But Venusaur, back here. I think Venusaur is going to get a better ranking when I redo it in a couple weeks. We could shorten that time. Yeah, we can always shorten the time. Of course. Of course. Every single result in this tier list, the time can be better. That's like... It's like speedrunners. Like, you look at like the world record, it's like you could shorten that time. Anyone could or not anyone, but like it is possible to shorten the time. It's always going to be true. I believe Charizard could be A tier. The problem is what you're saying. I don't actually agree with this. Is that like it's basically like Charizard could be A tier, yes, but every Pokemon in the A tier could be S tier, and then we get this where like the whole tier list has to be rearranged, and then Charizard gets ranked down again. Like I think Charizard is maybe about as good as Nidoking in this game right now, like just feeling it out. Like it's hard to say for sure without actually playing like 100 runs. So I try to not state anything too definitively, but I do think that Charizard is like around Nidoking's performance. Like we saw from the previous Blastoise run that the water type is just superior for getting through the game, at least in an initial playthrough. I think Charizard, like, obviously, we could get a sub 110 time. Charizard will go much faster, too, when it starts fully evolved. Yeah, if everybody ranked up, nobody is. Exactly. It's just like, yeah, like, Charizard could be faster. And, of course, like, I think there's the major mistake is just Lorelei and not understanding that Sunny Day was important for her. That's, like, the biggest time loss in this run. Once that was figured out, the rest of the run became pretty simple. Lance is a little bit of a puzzle, but not that much of a puzzle. Early game, like, we got to get some good Mega Kick luck, but there's no way around that. It's a fairly solid Pokemon. Unsure how Venusaur is going to stack up. I think it's going to be the worst. I think the ranking of the Gen 1 starters for solo challenges is pretty much... Like, in most games, it seems like it's going to be Blastoise number 1, Charizard number 2, and Venusaur number 3. It really does seem like that's going to be the case. The water type is just really good at solo challenges. Fire flying especially has some significant disadvantages. And then Venusaur, while usually the most solid of the three, is slow. Just like grass and poison are not very good offensively. It's defensive, so it moves slower. Like, it plays defensively. I know it has really good special attack, but... Okay, let's quickly jump over to Solo Dex. And we're going to check Charizard, just make sure it has Rocks Swords Dance, which it does. So do we run Swords Dance, Return... Swords Dance, Return, Substitute, Flamethrower. We have to Flamethrower the ghosts, obviously, if we do run that. And we have, this is really bad against Steelix, but we can always give up Flamethrower before the final fight. He leads with Heracross, which does have, sorry, Tyranitar. I don't know why I said Steelix. Well, I know why I said Steelix. I was thinking about Steelix, and then I saw Tyranitar, and I had two thoughts in my head at the same time. Steelix goes down to Flamethrower, which we will have at the beginning of the league, and then later on we can run Brick Break for the Tyranitar. I guess the question is, what does Brick Break go in the place of for the champion? Because we'll probably one-shot the Tyranitar with Brick Break. It's 4 times damage. Like, okay, we could move Remind Wing Attack and then use Wing Attack. Like, we could use Wing Attack instead of Return. I want Flamethrower for the Steelix right away because I want to just attack it instead of trying to set up. And Wing Attack is pretty good against Bruno's entire team after the Steelix. So we could move Remind Wing Attack in the place of Return, and then have Flamethrower for the Steelix, and then use Swords Dance Wing Attack for Lorelei. And then Wing Attack is going to be our go-to move after the Gengar. Like, it would be nice to have Aerial Ace, but we burnt it already. But we could Wing Attack then, or we could just teach Fly. Like, it's going to be faster than reminding Wing Attack, and it does have more power. I think Fly is the answer. We teach Fly, and then we use Fly for Lorelei, and then we use Fly Flamethrower for Bruno. Then we have Fly for Agatha. Then we get back to Lance, and probably for Lance we teach Return. But I think we put Return in the place of Flamethrower. And then we have Wing Attack for 4 times damage on the Heracross. We put Brick Break in the place of Flamethrower for the champion. And then we have Brick Break Wing Attack for our final moveset. Wing Attack, Fly, sorry, what am I saying? Fly, Brick Break, Fly, like, Brick Break, I guess. I guess this, yeah, no, Fly. Imagine Hitmonchan critical hit, Sky Uppercut wall. What does Sky Uppercut do? I don't even know what Sky Uppercut does. Oh, it just hits? Well, it's not going to do that much damage. We're flying type. It's going to go for Rock Tomb anyways, because the, it doesn't double damage. It hits during fly, but that's fine. It's a fighting type move. I don't think we care. And, Hitmonchan doesn't have... Does it have Rock Tomb in the post-game? I think it has Rock Tomb. Oh, no, it doesn't. It has Rock Slide. It's going to go for Rock Slide. It's going to go for Rock Slide for sure. It's going to see that we, that it does more damage with Rock Slide and use it. Yeah. I think this is a really solid plan. If you're using fly, you have to be wary of Sandstorm. No, we don't, because there's no Sandstorm. Where is Sandstorm? Where Sandstorm? No Sandstorm. No Hail. I think the Dugong, I'm betting the Dugong will use a little bit of double team. So like my bet for this fight is that we can like survive a Surf. Wait, we have Sunny Day right now. So like, let me just think this through. Fly in the place of Dragon Claw. Nah, we have to give up Sunny Day if we want Swords Dance. Would be nice to have Sunny Day for Lorelei again to cut the power of Surf. But if we do that, then we do Wing Attack, Swords Dance. Wing Attack, Swords Dance. Substitute Sunny Day, which loses Flamethrower for Bruno, and I don't like that, because then when the Steelix hits with Rock Tomb, we get sad. But I want Flamethrower here to just attack right away and knock this out. How does the whole team have rock moves? Yeah, except this one. This is the only one. And it evolves from a rock type. That is very funny. If you're using fly, you have to be wary of Sandstorm Chip. We have leftovers. It'll neutralize it. It's fine. Yeah, it'll be totally fine. Don't have to worry about Sandstream here. Sandstream is sometimes annoying, but in this case, we don't need to worry about it. Can you kill Steelix in one shot? I don't know. We'll black out until we do. Or we burn it, or it misses Rock Tomb. We'll have to black out until that happens. If we can't, maybe it can miss a Rock Tomb and we can Swords Dance once and then break it. But I don't think this is as good. I do think that Flamethrower should destroy Steelix pretty well. Like, its special defense is not amazing. And our special attack is quite good. Plus we have the same type of attack bonus. And we are going to be overleveled. So I think that our odds against the Steelix are pretty solid. We also might be able to tank one Rock Tomb and still outspeed the rest of his team, and then we'll be able to win from there. We used the Fire Blast TM. I tried it on Lorelei and I saved over it. What if Tyranitar survives Brick Break? Wait till Heracross misses a Rock Tomb and we get a Swords Dance, and then we one-shot with Brick Break. Yeah. That's definitely the solution there. It's not, like, nice, but we're far into the league. We probably don't want to black out by that point, and it's a 10% chance. So, like, or the Heracross will just, like, do the AI thing and just, like, it'll be like, counter is the move, let's go! And it just uses it, and we're like, yes! Free Swords Dance, now we win. I don't know what order let's like quickly analyze the order this team is going to come in. It's definitely going to be Heracross first and Tyranitar second, because it has Thunderbolt. Tyranitar isn't that scary though. It doesn't have a rock move. So we might even be able to two-shot the Tyranitar and not care. And Wing Attack will destroy the Heracross. What comes in next? Not the Arcanine. Blastoise? It probably is Heracross, Tyranitar, Blastoise. That's annoying. Yeah, we might Swords Dance on the Tyranitar, tank a Thunderbolt, one-shot with Brick Break, and then have better damage for the Blastoise. Wait for it. It might, if our health is high enough after the Thunderbolt, it might set up Rain Dance, or it could miss a Hydro Pump. And then if it misses the Hydro Pump, we'll probably two-shot. We could break, like, we'll probably Brick Break if the damage ranges work out for the 2-hit, so that we don't waste time with Fly. And then when we get to the final Pokemon, I think it's easy. I don't think Blastoise will come in second because Tyranitar is further into the, like, it's earlier on in the team order. Its type is super effective against fire and resists fire, and it also has a move that is super effective. So I'm like very sure it's going to be Heracross, Tyranitar, Blastoise. I have to give a little arrow so that I can minimize this on stream and see the whole team without having to constantly scroll up and down. Alright, let's go back to it. Play the post game. Well, just a second. I gotta get it set up. Oh, it might use Rain Dance to get rid of Sandstorm. Oh, it might, yeah. No way Blastoise would use Rain Dance, but the AI has done dumber things. Yeah, if it sees a KO with Hydro Pump, which it probably will, it's going to go for Hydro Pump. But Hydro Pump can just miss. So as long as we have the damage range we need, we should be okay. I don't know if the timer is going to work here. Let's see if the timer works. Yeah, it does. Okay. One reason that depositing before the Elite Four is annoying. You have to go up here and get your HM users. I don't think we need return. We figured out how to do it without it, right? Yeah, Fly. We don't need it right now, though. We can keep running this set, because this set's pretty fast. Oh no, my foot's going to sleep. Where did we go? No, you're too fast. Your dialogue. Slow down, my friend. Am I going to do another run? I am not going to do another run. I will do the post game and then we're done. Might do, well, we could play another run in a different game with a different Pokemon, but I'm not going to do another run in FireRed. Behem. No, I don't have time for Behem today. Like, Flamethrower is so good in this section of the game. The PP on Fly. The Swords Dance TM is on like 7 Island. By the way, our EVs are not maxed. So we are gaining special attack EVs from these battles. Oh. person is so annoying. Metagross. I can't wait to play like some Gen 3 Pokemon and stuff in FireRed. I think it's going to be fun. Next year. Oops. The Rostberry, that's really going to be helpful. I realize now that the header over on the move pool is like constantly changing colors. Oh, Emerald with Wigglytuff? That sounds like a nightmare. Wigglytuff is a bad solo challenge mon. Ugh. Like Togetic. Yikes. Played Togetic the other day in Crystal. Got the Chansey treatment. So this is where I mod my late game. You can get my patch if you'd like to play it at the Discord link in the description. I can get the national dex from Professor Oak basically right when I want after beating the champion, so that now I can go to the Sevi Islands for the league rematches right away. I could catch 60 species, but I asked myself, is that going to be fun for these solo challenges? And the answer I had was no, that's not going to be fun, so I decided not to do it. And I also don't think that it really proves which Pokemon is better than another Pokemon, forcing every Pokemon to catch 60 species. There is going to be some minor variations, like Pokemon like Parasect with Spore are maybe going to be a bit better at catching random species, but there's overall not going to be that much variance by the catching based on species, but there is going to be a lot of variance just because there will be ball luck and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's probably going to take like half an hour to do it, or 25 minutes, and per playthrough, if I'm going to do multiple playthroughs, that's going to be a massive time commitment. But there's a lot of reasons that it doesn't make sense to include that as a portion of these solo runs. Also, the footage is always going to go unused because I'm never going to talk about anything unless I find a shiny. So there's just a huge section of footage that we're always going to edit out of the videos. Why would we even film it in the first place? Aww. By holding B while you run is sometimes bad. Rapid Fire B, that is. Wigglytuff is cute. It does have that going for it. Also, Jigglypuff is like one of the... Jigglypuff is just terrible. Gosh. I don't try to change the game, just so everyone knows. I don't try to change the game just because, or because it makes things easier. I do sometimes change the game because it makes things more fun or more convenient. Like, for example, it automatically sets fast text speed. This does change the run slightly because you technically have to open the menu in the game after starting the run to do that. But it's such a small difference that I don't see why I wouldn't do it. And I know that there's eventually going to be a run that I film the entire thing without changing the text speed because I'm like tired or something. And then that run is going to be ranked worse and everyone's going to complain and I'm going to be so sad about it. So I just like avoid that entirely. So like that's a convenience change. Most of the convenience changes are right at the beginning of the run. And then after that, I mostly just try to change things exclusively if I think it's going to give more fair rankings. I love that that fly spot is, your cursor is already on it. We have more of that. I guess we can technically go and get Swords Dance now. Over here on the bridge, this guy gives it to you. Well, he teaches. All right. Oh, no. Mag Cargo and Crystal. No. Oh, that Pokemon's gonna be bad. I love it though. Mag Cargo and Slugma were like two of my favorite designs as a kid. That might be weird. They're kind of like obscure Pokemon, but for whatever reason, I thought they looked so cool. Like, oh, it's like a flaming snail. Like, that's just amazing. Been playing a Vespiquen run. I had a lot of fun with Vespiquen in what's it called? Yeah, Platinum. An interesting, unique Pokemon. Oh, Wallace is going to be so bad for Mag Cargo again. I think Slugma is a portmanteau of Slug and Magma. Let's save. Oh, I think I know why the type on the right-hand side changes. I think it changes because I set my starter in the overlay to Charmander, which is a mono fire type. And the overlay takes the header color from the Pokemon's secondary type. If you didn't know, in the game, Pokemon that are coded as a monotype have the same type in both type slots. It's not like they have null in one type slot and then the type in the first type slot. They have just the same type in both type slots. So it's probably deriving the fire type header from the move pool from Charmander and then switching to Charizard when it's dynamically looking at the data from the game. I'm like almost 100% sure that's what's happening. Alright, don't mess this up now. What do? I'm gonna put... What did I say? What did I say? I was gonna do Fly on Lorelei. I guess I could do Brick Break for Lorelei and just like get another TM. Right? Like another Brick Break TM might be good there. And then Fly in the place of Brick Break. Rather than missing with Fly all the time. Houndoom has a wonky sprite in this game. Yeah, it's a bit wonky, a bit silly. To be fair, they didn't expect that you would ever see it because it's a Johto Pokemon. Why would the player ever be able to see a Johto Pokemon? That doesn't make any sense. Just buy a lot of those. If Slowbro is too bad, then we'll just start using Fly instead. I can't use. I should have one, yeah. Okay, is it gonna double team? Let's hope it double teams. Double team. One double team. Nope. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have slow row. Never mind. Let's go. The most difficult Pokemon from League Round 1 is gone now. So that was a little bit different than the first time. See, that's another thing about Charizard. It's like League Round 1, it has like its best move gated off from it. But this time we have the move. Okay, now we do fly. Why do they put them at the top in this game? Yep, easy. See, it tries Rock Slide. I have physical moves. The Hitmons are not good against physical moves. Their physical defense is quite bad, but their special defense is very good. Like, look at Hitmonlee's 168. It's very, very good. Might want to flamethrower this first turn because it'll avoid the healing and potentially burn. As long as we one-shot the Steelix, we're okay. Well, crit. That's awesome. Yeah, we're good. Okay, this was not that bad. Charizard is doing very well in the post-game. This is ridiculously good. And now we have Substitute, Swords Dance, and Fly. The Gengar could get annoying. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, this one doesn't have Double Team. But it can whiff Hypnosis like that. Let's go. Just keep doing it. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh, it's so bad. Wow. Well, Agatha underperformed. Machamp burning would increase his attack. Oh, does it have guts? I didn't see that it had guts. Maybe don't want to burn Machamp then. So Fly is better. Fly on turn 1, and then when he starts healing, Flamethrower because he's not going to attack again. What did I say here? Like, gonna go to something else or just fly this one as well? I don't really have a plan for this fight. How do I think about it? Good candy. I probably want a candy here. Honestly, this should be fine because we have Substitute. Does the Substitute fly with me? I don't think the Substitute flies with me. But the Gyarados is going to be locked into Thunder Wave, so we're going to get +6. Oh, whoa! He went for Dragon Dance. Amazing. Oh, twice! This Gyarados is overperforming. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. I guess the Substitute does fly with me. I was wrong. Look at it. It goes up with me. Charizard just grabs the little doll and pulls him up into the air. That's a really cute image. And flies down with it, holding the little Substitute doll in its hand while it smashes into the enemy. Alright, well. Alright, Charizard, calm down. Oh my gosh, this is about to be one of the best post-game times. Woo! Redemption. Maybe Citrus. And then we need Brick Break here. Sorry, Flamethrower, it's time to go. Flying Fighting is really good coverage. Whoa, Lance, you did a thing. Yeah, he just like, he played the game a little bit. Okay, it does Rock Tomb. Let's see how much Brick Break does. Oh, it's second! That's bad. Why is it second? And not Tyranitar? Well... Okay. I'm gonna lose here, I think. I don't think this one hits, does it? Not ideal. Why is it second? Champion. He doesn't deserve the title today. Unfortunate. I didn't even get the leftovers, by the way. I didn't even get the leftovers. We're not going to need it either. Gosh. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I can break it away, but... like, I don't want to break it away. That should still do enough damage, and we can break this. He's going to extreme speed one more time. Well, the critical hit on the Blastoise was really nice. I did think we were going to get stuck there for a little while, but instead Charizard just breezes through the post game in a time of 1 hour? No, 18 minutes and 12 seconds. Oh my. One reset, level 76 game time, cumulative game time, 5 hours and 27 minutes. Good job, Charizard. Good job, Charizard. Absolute monster. 1 second. I did not have this set up perfectly. One flaw. Oh wait, we gotta see how this works. Does it break? I think it's gonna break. Oh, it does work. Yeah! It works for adding new results. I didn't know if it worked because there is no previous result, but it does work for new results. I was worried it was gonna just like completely glitch out. Still, this is a really good time for Charizard in the post game. It's like 3rd place overall so far, only behind Mewtwo and Golduck. Ahead of Mew. But up there with another Swords Dance user, Pinsir. Swords Dance is very good. Very good. As we would expect. One of the best moves. Wow. Okay, so Charizard's pretty good. I didn't rank Blastoise in here, did I? Well, we should do that now. Let's add Blastoise's results. Blastoise, here's the thing. Blastoise in the post game did not do quite as well. Blastoise gets an A tier position. Water is good for the post game, but water is not amazing for the post game. It feels to me like water types and fighting types are like a lot better in first playthroughs, or like in the first section of the game, than they are in the post game section of the game. Whereas like psychic types are just kind of good all the time because Calm Mind is always excellent, and then Swords Dance users are the ones that really benefit in the post game section over the first league because they can't get Swords Dance without the tutor, and the tutor needs the post game. There is no way to get to Seven Island without defeating the champion. Does Golduck get Calm Mind? Let's find out. I don't actually remember. All right. Golduck does get Calm Mind. Yeah. Calm Mind, pretty broken on a Golduck. Just got Surf with Calm Mind. Like, yes. Yes. It is very good. Well, that's all I have today. I am going to head out now. And next week, what are we doing? What are we doing next week? Next week, we're doing the long-awaited Behemoth-line run in Pokemon Black. So I will be re-ranking it finally. You'll get to see it beat the early game a little bit faster than last time. And then after that, the following week, we're going to do Aggron in Pokemon Emerald. I am so sorry to myself already. This weekend, Raichu versus Ampharos in Pokemon Emerald. Get ready for me to suffer to Earthquake. And then following that, more electric types, Zebstrika in Pokemon Black. Yep, it's going to be great. Great next 2 weeks. If you support me on Patreon or through YouTube memberships, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Now, if you've made it this far, you are incredible. I'll see you in my next video.